Let's face it, most creatives that you make with AI sound robotic and just aren't very good. But what if you used AI to make creatives that use the actual words and experiences shared by your customers? Well, today I'm going to show you how I use AI to analyze customer reviews and make creatives from that, which is something I've never really seen publicized on YouTube, but something that I do and I teach in my Facebook ads course, which you can find in the description. Anyway, let's get into the tutorial. Now, the first thing you're gonna have to do is to actually scrape the customer reviews. So if you're an established brand and you have lots of reviews on your actual website or on your own Amazon, you can of course use them. But what I like to do is I like to take all the reviews from competitors, because then I get to see what problems people are facing with the competitors. And if our product solves those problems, we can highlight that in what we're saying, okay? But also, if you just don't have as many reviews, I for my brand certainly don't, I can get stuff from the competitors. It's a similar product and I can use that to speak to my audience. So the tool I like to use to do this is called Outscraper. Now, I'm not affiliated with this in any way. There's many other tools that you could use. The reason I like this one is it's a pay-as-you-go option. So most of the other ones, it's a subscription thing. For my intended purposes, I'm not doing this that frequently. But surely if you're someone that runs an agency and you have lots of new clients coming on board, or you have a brand with lots of different products that you advertise, maybe one of the subscription services is better for you. But for me, I like this one, Outscraper. It's not very expensive. And it works really well, okay? So the first thing we want to do is we want to come and scrape Amazon reviews, because Amazon really for competitors is the best place. They can't hide the bad reviews. So they are the true reviews that they are getting, and people will be very, very honest on Amazon. So we're going to come to services when we're in Outscraper. You're going to go to by brand, and you're going to go to Amazon or whatever you're doing in your own tool, okay? So we're going to do Amazon reviews scraper, and it's going to bring us to this section. So I've previously opened up a few, just a few things, a few Amazon tabs that we can use, and you want to come and get either the link or the Amazon ASIN of the actual product, okay? So I'm going to copy the ASIN because sometimes the link has all this other stuff and it doesn't work so well, but the ASIN's a lot cleaner, okay? So I'm going to be showing you this based on a sleep mask. This is the product that I'm going to be introducing into my brand. So this is like a real life example. I have done this process for it ahead of making the ads, but also in the product development. This is a good process for product development. You can analyze the reviews and see what problems people are having with the prompts that I'm going to show you. Okay, so come into the first one, and at the top in the URL, you will see the ASIN or ASIN. I'm going to come and copy that. You can also find it elsewhere on the page. If you do Control F, type ASIN. Oh no, let me come back. Control F, ASIN. Okay, so you can see it's down here as well, but it's easier just to copy it from the URL. So we're going to paste that in, hit enter to space. Let's copy this one and the third one as well. Okay, so I tend to use 5. I'm just using 3 in this example, but really it's all dependent on how many reviews your competitors have. Okay, so we've got them all in. We're then going to come down and go to filtering, verified purchases only. I only really want to know what people are experiencing if they've actually bought the products. And then you're going to leave it to all stars. You could pick specific star ratings. Anything 3 stars and up is good because the people want it to be good. They actually give a genuine review. 2-star and 1-star are just pissed off people and they're just negative. In my experience, you just have these people that are just purely negative. They're not constructive in their criticism, and you're not really getting any value by analyzing their reviews. So yeah, I like to just go for all stars in general, but if you have tons and tons of reviews and you have to choose, maybe you pick like 4-star or 3-star to get that constructive feedback, okay? So anyway, we're gonna go for all stars here. Reviews limit per one product, so I'm just going to leave it as 100. You might do 200, you might do 50. Like I said, this is pay as you go, and it's charged based on how many reviews you're analyzing. So that's going to affect how many you choose, but I'll leave it at 100 for now. And then the domain, so it's amazon.com. That's fine if you're doing amazon.co.uk. You obviously want to select that domain, but amazon.com is what we're doing. Language would be English. and it doesn't really matter how you sort them. Top reviews, most recent, it doesn't matter because we're putting them into the AI anyway, okay? So you're gonna come down and click on scrape reviews, and that will just essentially load. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes, and then you can go and retrieve the reviews, okay? So I'm not gonna do that process, I've already done it. What I'm gonna do is come into tasks, and I'm going to click here. You can see 51 Amazon reviews, and I will download that, okay? So this one's not on those 3 products. It is on the UK version because that's where my market is. But obviously most of my audience is the US. So I want to show you guys, you know, you do this on the US Amazon as well, okay? So I've downloaded those reviews, and now we're going to go into ChatGPT to start the next part of this process, okay? So I've got a couple of prompts for you. And the first thing we want to do is we want to establish an avatar. If you've watched some of my other videos, you might already have your avatars and you can skip this step. But for those of you who haven't, I'm going to show you how to create the avatars for your product so that your messaging is a lot more targeted and actually resonates with a specific audience, okay? So I'm going to paste the first prompt in here to allow us to do that, okay? So you can see here I've got a prompt that's going to calculate an avatar, or calculate a few avatars for me. This will be in the description anyway, so you guys can come and copy this. I'm just going to substitute in what the product actually is. So this is for a premium sleep mask, okay? For each avatar, please provide their demographic info, age, gender, relationship status, financial status, and education level, their frustrations, fears, their wants and aspirations, and their key purchase drivers. Then create a table for each avatar, one column, one after, of their before and after states regarding what they own, how they feel, what their average day looks like, and how society perceives them. So we're going to let that load and then get onto the next prompt. Okay, so you can see here we've got 3 avatars. You've got avatar 1, the busy professional, and there's some demographic information about them. It's giving us the frustrations and their wants, key purchase drivers. Avatar 2 is the new parent. Okay, that's an interesting one. And then avatar 3 is the retiree. Okay, so for this process, I'm going to do it on the busy professional. And yeah, you can come in and do this and look at the different avatars, store them somewhere. And anytime you make creatives, you can always come back to those and make sure that your creatives are speaking to those people really, really directly. Okay, so the next prompt, we're going to actually start analyzing the reviews. So here is that prompt. I'm going to paste it in. So you can see here below are customer product reviews for the product. Maybe I'm going to put the above product just so it knows. Using all the customer reviews as a trained AI language model, please analyze the customer reviews and identify the most common themes, pain points before buying the product, triggers for buying the product, failed attempts at finding a solution before buying the product, objections to buying the product, outcomes after using the product, benefits of the product, okay? And in addition, for each of these, please provide the number 1 most common way people expressed it in their exact words. That's the beauty. You get the actual words people use. So this resonates with them on a different, or resonates with other customers on a completely different level, because it's the way people actually express it. It's the customers that are buying it. So you're going to get more of them by speaking the same way that they speak, okay? So you're then just going to come in and paste the actual reviews. So I'm not sharing my desktop. Let me see if I can share it. Okay, so I'm going to open up the reviews. Let me just get them. So here you can see this is the reviews we downloaded, and you're going to come to the body section, which is all your reviews, and just, oh, nope, let's not do that. Just come down and copy them all, Control C. Okay, so they're all copied. So I'm going to come back into ChatGPT, and I'm going to take this section here, and I'm just going to paste those reviews that I've just copied into the prompt and hit return, okay? I don't know, I can't remember what the actual limit is on ChatGPT for how many reviews you can enter, but yeah, you can figure that out. This is 50 as you saw, and it's handled 50, no problem. So we're just going to let that load, and then we'll do the next prompt. Okay, so you can see that that's now created the information I asked it to create. So go and save this, you know, even if I'm going to show you this final step where we can actually get the ChatGPT to create the creatives for us, to plan them out. But even if you don't do that process, or, you know, it gives you a certain amount, but it's not as good as you could do manually, this is the real gold here. This information will allow you to create creatives that just work so well, okay? Because it's all the problems people are talking about, the most common problems they're talking about. It is like it tells you their whole like customer journey. It tells you like what things they love about it. It gives you the problems and solutions that they're finding from each of the things. Like, this really is the gold. And by having this, you can skip all the testing that you probably used to do. You know, in the past, we used to segment all the different angles and start testing the angles to see what resonated the best. Hey, I just have all the angles from people's actual testimonials, not done in my manual sort of assessing of what am I seeing recurring quite a lot. We've literally put it into ChatGPT and it is analysed, well, what is the most common stuff that's coming up based on, you know, the actual data and not just my human brain reading something and seeing stuff come up a lot. Okay, so you've got their common themes, pain points before buying the product that you can obviously hit in, triggers for buying the product, failed attempts at finding a solution, so you can like talk to that as well, objections to buying the product, outcomes after using the product, benefits of the product, and most common ways people are expressing it. So look how they're expressing it. Doesn't work for side sleepers. Now, for a sleep mask, that's a big, massive one. That's something I face myself. I've tried Manta's mask, the Manta Sleep one before. I sleep on my side and I just thought this was terrible. I couldn't use it. And that's the biggest issue with that one. So that's a huge one. And they've said right there, that must be a common thing people are talking about. Doesn't block light. That's another problem. Here they're saying this one does block light. It's comfortable but stinky, comfortable but stinky. I don't know why that's. Oh, that's material concerns. Yeah, so comfortable but stinky. And mask could be improved if strap was adjustable. So that's like, okay, if I'm making the product, I'll make an adjustable strap. The thing with the stinky stuff as well, this one's not really expressed it in the best way, I think. I've done it before and expressed it a bit better, but essentially people talk about it smelling. It's the chemical dyes. And the one I'm designing, that was an issue too. You know, I got the samples, took them out of the plastic bag, and they had a very strong chemical smell. So in the actual product development, where I've now got it where they sit in an open air box, so that that smell can dissipate or whatever, I don't know the word. And then after a couple of days, that smell is no longer there. So when it actually arrives to the customer, it's not going to have a strong chemical smell from the dye. So yeah, they help you create the actual product, but they obviously help you to market it as well. Okay, so that's that done. And then we're going to hit the final prompt, which is going to do all the work for us and give us some creatives. Now, I've made this for images. You could, of course, adapt this to get it to write scripts for your videos. But you can see here, it's using the information found from the product review analysis, make 10 image ads for a. So what we're going to put in here is we're going to put in one of the Eugene Schwartz's levels of market awareness, right? So I've not made a YouTube video on this actually. Again, it's in my course. I have a video on it. So at some point, I'll probably just recreate that video and put it on YouTube. But if you don't know what they are, just ask, Google it or ask ChatGPT to tell you what is Eugene Schwartz's levels of market awareness, okay? It's a very, very common marketing principle. So we're going to paste it, or we're going to put in a problem aware audience for this example, okay? So people who are aware they have a problem. And yeah, so problem aware audience from Eugene Schwartz's levels of market awareness. And the first 5 ads should use the actual words customers commonly use in their reviews. And the ads are going to be for, what was the avatar? It was avatar 1. So just come and copy your avatar, put that in here for avatar 1, the busy professional. So if you already have your avatars, what I suggest you do before this step is just copy your avatar, paste it into this, and tell ChatGPT not to do anything, just to confirm that it understands you've just supplied it with an avatar you're going to market to. And then it'll just say like, okay, yes, I understand you've supplied me with this avatar. What would you like me to do now? And then you paste this prompt and it will read that avatar you've pasted when it does this process, okay? And obviously you put in whatever that avatar name was here. So that's that. For each ad, I want a text headline up to 40 characters that hooks the viewer in, an optional subheadline up to 40 characters to provide context of the how/why, and then 3 benefits of the product or brand, relevant to the hook, and 3 ideas for the imagery that could be used on the creative. So I'm going to hit enter to that. Now, I've asked for all those different things in the creative, but you don't need to use all of them. If you just want to use some of them, that's fine. If you just want to have a headline on your creative, or you just want to use one benefit, or you want to use more benefits, like take 6, take 3 and 3 from the different images, that is all fine. This is just giving you the information, and you can do what you want with it, do as you please. Use your human brain, use your marketing resources to decide what is best for what you've already done in your account. But this is really going to give you a good starting point. And if you're new to it, if you've not really run ads before, or you're just not getting success, you can do this process. And you can start just taking the ads exactly as they're displayed. So I'm going to let that load, and then I'm going to show you exactly what it's given us. So ad number 1, headline: End light leaks, sleep deep for night shift warriors. Okay, so night shift, that's an interesting one. People who are on night shift, that's probably a very common one, of people who obviously need a sleep mask because it'll be light when they're trying to sleep. And then you can see there it said the benefits are complete blackout experience for uninterrupted sleep, designed for comfort even during hot summer nights, and lightweight and perfect for a busy lifestyle. So what I would do with the benefits is I probably wouldn't write all these benefits on the ad. I would take them and I would shorten them. So the benefit might be, it could be a feature like complete blackout, or complete, that's a benefit, I guess. Complete blackout, that could be the benefit. You don't need the rest. Comfortable, there's another benefit. Comfortable during hot summer nights, you could add that, or like comfortable in the heat. Lightweight, there's another one. Perfect for a busy lifestyle. You don't have to have the full phrase, it's just giving you examples, and we can adjust it how we want to adjust it to make it more punchy and fit in the creative better. And you could also adapt the prompt just to make these shorter, but I like to leave them just so I get the benefit and a bit of an explanation to understand why it's giving that benefit. So yeah, that one's not like crazy good, but the other ones, there's some good ones. So it's giving us imagery ideas: a busy professional in a night shift setting, struggling to sleep during the day, close-up of the sleep mask on a pillow, highlighting its design, and a serene bedroom bathed in sunlight with the mask prominently displayed. Okay, so there's some imagery ideas you could have for the actual background of the creative, and obviously the text here you can add. So this one I think is a much better one for the side sleeper. So side sleepers rejoice, that's going to be really good to hook people in who are side sleepers. It's calling out a specific audience, people who sleep on their side, and they're going to be curious, well, why should I rejoice? I'm a side sleeper, why should I rejoice? No more pressure. Obviously it's going to have an image of a sleep mask, and it's probably going to be targeting people who are looking at sleep masks, because Meta knows this about them. That's why it's showing them the ad. And if they didn't really know that was an issue, or they're looking for a mask that doesn't cause the problems of causing pressure when you're sleeping on your side, hey, now they know exactly that, oh, this is something that's capturing my attention. This ad's going to deliver what I'm looking for, okay? And then here's the benefits: memory foam. So they're explaining why with a feature you don't have the pressure. So it's not a big cotton cushion, it is memory foam. It's going to adjust with the weight of your body. It doesn't press into the socket. So you could even just have that. Memory foam doesn't press into the sockets. I think that one benefit there alone would sell this product if someone had that problem. Problem, solution is my favorite type of ad. It really just does work so well. So stays in one place all night. That's another thing, I guess. If you're sleeping on your side, you're gonna rub your mask and move it away. So you can see this, I'm not even thinking of these problems, and it's giving me the inspiration. So I didn't think of that problem, and it's like, oh yeah, it's true. If you're sleeping on your back, you wouldn't have that problem, okay? And then blocks out all the light for a perfect night's sleep. So I'm not going to go into all of these. Like I said in the prompt, the first 5 are going to be using people's actual words. So say goodbye to sleep rash. Again, another perfect hook. And then after those first 5, it's going to be ChatGPT just giving us some suggestions. So I actually think it's quite good at doing these once you've given it the comments to actually analyze first. Like stay cool, sleep well, allergy-free Z's, that's quite cool. Sleep in style, fly high, sleep deep. This is one for people that are traveling. And embrace the dark, ultimate light block. Okay, so yeah, just some different ideas. I've had probably better ones in the past, I would say, from doing this. I've done this a few times to prepare for the video, and I think now it's just giving me like rubbish stuff. But yeah, the first time you do it, I think you'll get good results. And if anyone gives this a go, let me know how you get on. Does it improve your ads? Do you like it? Would you like to see more stuff like this? Or do you have any, if you adapt it, how are you adapting these prompts? What are you doing differently that is creating a better result, okay? Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want more like this. And of course, if you're looking to get advanced tactics like this and more and expedite your learning, definitely check out AdsAce, my Facebook ads course. In the description, and in 90 days, we'll get you running ads like at a top level, making a lot more money for your e-commerce brand, okay? So until the next one, have a good week and see you very soon.